I have found that the more disciplined that I am with my time, the more disciplined I am with my mind, the more freedom that I
Mhm.
have. And freedom is, after all, what entrepreneurs are drawn to. Anything that we accomplish in life requires discipline. And the bigger the goal, the more the discipline that's going to be required. And I really, really love that word. And as soon as I say it, I know that most people don't because it sounds restrictive and it sounds boring and it sounds like, okay, there goes all of my fun. I have found that the more disciplined that I am with my time, the more disciplined I am with my mind, the more freedom that I
Mhm.
have. And freedom is, after all, what entrepreneurs are drawn to in large part, right? Freedom of
Yeah,
time and money.
that's so it's so true. Like Jocko Willink has a quote. He talks about dichotomies a lot,
Yeah.
and so it's like if you want freedom, you have to have discipline. And it's like, well, the reason that I want freedom is because I don't want to be disciplined. And well, then at the end of the day, you can't ever have freedom, right? And what does that mean if you break it down? It's like, well, people want freedom in their finances. Well, you're not going to get freedom in your finances if you're spending all of your money all the
Right.
time, right? You have to have discipline to save, and over time that compounds so that you can have freedom in buying whatever you want. But you wouldn't have got that without the discipline, right? You want to have freedom with your time, and they think it means doing whatever they want whenever they want. Well, we all have responsibilities and things that we have to do. So you have to structure your time, right? Maybe that means getting up earlier, doing the important things first, hammering stuff out for the first several hours of the day, so that the latter part of your day is free. You're free to do whatever you want. And so, yeah, it's like it's very true what you're saying. Like, if you want freedom, ironically or not ironically, it's just the laws of nature. You have to have discipline to do that. And so, yeah, so these people will come to you. They talk to you about eating, and about dieting, about working out, about exercising, and so your message is essentially that they've got to start enacting some form of discipline. Like, how do you help them get started?
Yeah, I actually just took a group through a 30-day change. So we met for every week for 30 days. Is like 4 weeks, and a lot of people were working on health related goals. And it's funny that you say what you said about wanting, I want to do whatever I want with my time. But actually, what we ended up discovering and what a few of my clients said was that they realized that what they wanted to do with their time was not actually what they were doing with their time. We talked about, I had them write down, like, what are the three most important things you want to do this week? And those who were undisciplined weren't doing those three things. They were doing these immediate pleasurable activities, whether that was, eating or Netflix or whatever it was, sleeping in. It wasn't the thing.
Browsing Instagram or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. It didn't match with what they were saying, like their priority was for their body or for their lifestyle or whatever they were trying to change. And so I think we have to be really careful. And I coach a lot on this, being really careful about honoring the plans, like being in integrity with the plans that you make for yourself, because that's you, right? You're saying, hey, this is what I want for my week or my month. And then in the moment, there's this other version of you that's saying, hey, that actually doesn't sound very appealing. Let's not do that. So you got to choose, like, which one do you want to listen to and which one is more likely to yield you the result that you're looking for at the end of the month?